warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putri Wulandari, and I'm here for midterm poetry appreciation, analysis poetry of The Cry of a Dreamer, and There Is No Death. The Cry of a Dreamer. First is type of poetry. The type of poetry is used lyric poetry. This kind of poetry mostly comes under lyric poetry, which shows the emotions and feelings of a poet, typically done in musical style. The main themes of the poetry are introspection, longing, and the search for meaning, where these indicate the speaker's personal displeasure with their current life situation and desire for an uncomplicated dream-focused life. The second is the voice and tone of the poems. The voice of the poem is that of a weary and disillusioned individual who has grown tired of the superficiality and materialism of modern life. The tone is melancholic and reflective, with a sense of longing and nostalgia for a simpler time. The speaker's use of phrases like "I'm tired of planning and toiling," and "I'm sick of the showy seeming," convey a sense of frustration and disillusionment with the world around them. The third is figure of speech. Number one is hyperbole, and "a toiler dies in a day" is an exaggeration used to emphasize the fleeting nature of worldly success. Number two is metaphor. The crowded hives of men compares people to beasts in a hive, highlighting the sense of confinement and monotony in modern life. Number three is personification. The swiftest thoughts endeavor give thoughts the ability to work tirelessly, emphasizing the speaker's mental exhaustion. Number four is imagery. The poem is rich in sensory details, such as the dear or old river, the woods' low rustles, and the meadow's kindly patch, which evoke a sense of peace and tranquility. The fourth is rhyme, alliteration, sonnet, rhythm, and metres. Rhyme. The poem follows an ABCD rhyme scheme. The poem follows a consistent rhyme scheme, with each stanza ending on a rhyming couplet. This creates a sense of musicality and structure. Alliteration, the repetition of consonant sounds, such as S in showy shimming, and sleepless thoughts, adds a subtle layer of musicality. A sonnet, the repetition of vowel sounds, such as E in planning and toiling, contributes to the poem's musical quality. Rhythm and meter. The poem's rhythm and meter are primarily determined by its rhyme scheme and line length. The consistent use for a line stanzas with a consistent rhyme scheme creates a sense of rhythm, while the varying line length contributes to a sense of meter. And for There Is No Death, the type of poetry also uses lyric poetry. The poetry is a lyric poetry because it expresses the speaker's personal thoughts and feelings about the concept of death. For the voice and tone is the voice is the poetry is written in the third person, with the speaker addressing a general audience. The tone is contemplative, reassuring, and optimistic, conveying a sense of hope and acceptance regarding the concept of death. The third is figure of speech. Personification. The poetry personifies nature, attributing humans' characteristics to elements like stars, leaves, rocks, and dust. The stars go down to rise upon some other shore. The rocks disorganized to feed the hungry most they be. Metaphor. The poetry uses metaphors to compare that to various natural processes, such as the transformation of leaves, rocks, and dust into new forms of life. Imagery. The poetry employs vivid imagery, evoking the sight and sounds of nature to convey the idea of renewal and rebirth. And fourth is rhyme, alliteration, assonance, and rhythm and meter. Rhyme. The poem follows an ABAB rhyme scheme, with each stanza containing an alternating rhyme pattern. Alliteration. There are instances of alliterations, such as stars and shore in the first stanza, and violets and air in the second stanza. Assonance. The poetry contains examples of assonance, such as the repetition of the O sound in to, shore, and forevermore in the first stanza. Rhythm and meter. The poetry follows a consistent meter, with each line containing four stressed syllables, creating a flowing and melodic rhythm. And that's all from me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.